What's the deal, collective? So you already know if I'm doing a late night night. If I'm doing a late night live, you already know why I'm doing it. So I've been chilling, minding my business, right? All day yesterday, all day today. I'm not gonna say all day yesterday, but yesterday and today, motherfuckers been sitting there sending me heart attacks, heart chakra attacks, right? And then just a one-on-one. And then look, as soon as I go live, I was out and about all day, 111. Look, I don't hear no movement from upstairs until I go on a live. I tell you, I swear to God. They give themselves away. They give themselves away. No movement at all since I've been in this house for hours. Until I go on my live, they come out the room. That's because they give themselves away. We're going to see if they come out on this table. So yesterday, they came out on the table. But anyway. Oh, and recap. You know that video that I said? Remember when yesterday I said my video was interrupted? That video is nowhere to be found. Or I'm going to find it, see, because I'm not too sure if I was doing the video for a long time or was cut off when it was short. So I'm going to see if it's still there, but I got a feeling that video that exposed them is not there. But thank God I got a backup. But anyway, so baby said to be heart attack, whatever, fucking with my heart, 222 all the time, but fucking with my heart yesterday and today. And then they do it when there's company in my house. So when there's somebody in my house, they send me attacks to my heart. And then right before I go to bed, right before I go to bed. So now I know that when they attack me when somebody's in my house, they think that I'm going to have some outbursts or they're going to cause an argument in my energy. So, because I know that I guess they are attacking my heart for my emotions, right? Trying to have me on my emotions. So I was out and about today for a little bit to get out the house. Got a lamp finally from my mother for my room. So, went to go pick that up. And I was fine all day, right? But then as soon as I get here, my eye starts twitching. My left eye starts twitching. It's been twitching since I've been here. And then again with the heart attack spells, right? So it's definitely somebody that lives in my area, 333 on the timer. So it's definitely somebody that lives in my vicinity, that lives in this building, and that lives around me, that are attacking me. Because as soon as I got out of this house, my eyes started twitching and I was getting attacks to my heart. And so my eye has been twitching and it's still twitching. So I was just going to go to sleep. I was just going to go take a shower and take my ass to bed. Because I got some stuff to do tomorrow. But something told me to get on and pick up a reading. Somebody even told me to get on and do a reading earlier, but I would just really didn't want to. I was getting signs. Refrigerator started knocking. The only time my refrigerator starts knocking is because that's a spirit, because my refrigerator don't make noise. And that definitely, it stops when I say stop. So we go tap into the energy and we go see who's been sending me this heart attack thing. Oh, and then when I did a little research, right? Before I even start, I did a little research on left eye twitching, right? Because I wanted to see what's the significance to the left eye twitching. So before I start this reading, I'm going to go into the I'm going to go into the left eye twitching. Since my left eye has been twitching since I got here, we're going to get into it. So spiritual meaning of left eye twitching. This can mean intuition, feminine energy, and inner knowing. I'm intuitive, obviously. It says, it's also saying that something is happening behind the scenes. So my left eye twitching is letting me know that something is going on behind the scenes, and it's telling me to pay a close attention to my dreams. And then it's also telling me that I'm sensing some type of energy shift before something shows up physically. So something is going to happen. My body is sensing something spiritually that's about to manifest physically, right? So I'm like, okay, what else? So then also it's talk about hidden emotions are rising to the surface. It says this could mean that I've been holding back tears or stress. Not really. I let my shit out. It says emotional release is coming. Like I said, I let my shit out. It says my body is clearing old energy through Eyez chakra. So this could also mean a sign that I'm healing and purging emotional tension, right, on my energy with my left eye. So then it also says that this could mean that someone may be thinking or talking about me as well with my left eye twitching. So someone's sending me emotional energy. So somebody, again, so heart chakra, my left eye twitching. Somebody's trying to have me in my emotions. So somebody's sending me emotional energy. And this could be out of jealousy, envy, gossip, or someone's emotionally attached to me. And it's telling me to protect my aura and cleanse my energy. Then it's also saying that my third eye is awakening. Okay. I'm getting, my spiritual vision is strengthening. And I'm becoming more aware of the truth, signs, and of this. I'm becoming more aware of truths, signs, and deception. And my spirit team is heightening my awareness. It's also telling me that my left eye twitching is because changing direction spiritually or emotionally. I could be starting a new chapter. There's something that I'm outgrowing, and is warning me to slow down and observe. So to pay attention to my surroundings. And I'm picking up on subtle energy shifts before the mind does. So my energy is picking up on some energy shift that's about to happen. It's also telling me that I need to protect my energy because someone may be pulling on my energy. Somebody could be sending me spiritual attacks out of envy, or emotional projection could be aimed at me. It's telling me that my aura is signaling me to shield, cleanse, and ground. So it's telling me like the light fluttering, heavy twitching, random twitching, persistent. So light fluttering, someone thinking of me, or emotional energy is incoming. Heavy twitching, protection is needed, negative energy around. Random twitching, intuition, waking up, third eye activity, and persistent twitching, emotional purge, and an upcoming shift. This shit is kind of a little bit like heavy twitching, random twitching. So it's telling me protection is needed. Light fluttering. It's like I'm feeling like it's a little bit of all three, honestly, to be honest with you. So basically, this is in a connection with the heart chakra attack. Somebody's sending me emotional energy and they want me in my emotions. And no, you're not going to have me in my emotions. So I decided to do a late night reading, even though I want to take my ass to the shower and go to sleep. I am going to just randomly pluck and see what comes out, since motherfuckers want to send me heart chakra attacks. And I'm going to talk about it. Motherfuckers made no noise the entire time that I was here, but as soon as I fucking press this record and start talking about motherfuckers is doing heart chakra attacks, motherfuckers want to run out the fucking room. So if they fucking come out on the table, then they're giving themselves away, because they already gave themselves away. So I keep telling motherfuckers, you keep incriminating yourself. But by all means, continue to do it if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Make yourself look like the fucking culprit and the perpetrator that you are. Evidence was found. There's some type of evidence was found. So this could have to be with this energy shift, with this eye twitching. So being that I did the research on this eye twitching shit, and my eyes twitching, this could have to do with some type of shift of energy. Something that's going on behind the scenes. So something that's going on behind the scenes could be this evidence that was found. So there's some evidence that was found on what was going on behind the scenes when it comes to me with this ignorant energy. So somebody that was ignorant, evidence was found on somebody that was ignorant. An anonymous tip. So there was an anonymous tip giving on this person that was ignorant. Evidence was found that somebody snitched on somebody of this abusive relationship. So somebody is snitched on somebody that was being abusive to me. Miscommunication. So evidence was found about this ignorant energy. An anonymous tip was given about an abusive relationship and this miscommunication. With a wild evidence was found about a wild evidence was found on a wild witch. Trying to contain my gifts. So there was a wild witch that was trying to contain my gifts. So evidence was found on an ignorant wild witch that was trying to contain my gifts. There was an anonymous tip. Somebody that's with a swampy smell. Somebody, this keeps coming out. Somebody smells bombao. Because that's what swampy smell means. If you know what that means in Spanish, it smells bombao. Bombao is like, you know how when you leave a mop sitting, 11:55, you know how when you leave a mop sitting for days or wet clothes sitting and you don't dry it out, that rotten, smelly, that smell that comes from the clothes when you leave something wet for a long time, just sitting in dirt or just sitting wet and you don't dry it. That's what swampy smell is. Somebody smells bombao. There was an anonymous tip given on this smelly ass person. Yeah, they being humble. These idiots. There's a bunch of idiots being humbled. Humbled idiots. Hey, I'm only reading what's coming out on the table. So evidence was found on this ignorant energy. It was an anonymous tip about an abusive relationship and this miscommunication. Evidence was found on a wild witch. This ignorant ass wild witch tried to contain my gifts. And somebody snitched on this swampy, smelly ass wild witch. And they being humbled because they're idiots. And so it's more than one because it's idiots with an S. Rumors are going around. Evidence was found on a wild witch, and rumors are going around. So this wild witch is being talked about. Masculine or feminine energy, whoever this is that's sending me this shit. These idiots, more than one person. There's rumors going around on these people, and evidence was found. They were naive, ignorant, tried to contain my gifts. They were naive. Look at that. Yeah, this was spiritual suicide. They try to make me a third-degree victim. So they committed spiritual suicide trying to make me a third-degree victim. They damn sure did. A sister that's not related to me. Somebody's sister. Miscommunication, idiot sister, not related. Somebody's sister, not related to me. So it's a female. Rumors going around that they naive, that they committed spiritual suicide, trying to make me a victim. Somebody's sister. It's somebody's sister. Ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. My ex-boyfriend's sister. So evidence was found on a wild witch. Rumors is going around about this ex-boyfriend and their sister. Yeah, they running out of money. Sacral chakra attacks. So they were also attacking my sacral. Yeah, well, they were. I forgot to mention that. But they always attacking my sacral chakra. So related to me by blood. Somebody also related to me by blood is involved. Something about February. I just heard repluck. All right, repluck. Not working. Whatever they're doing is not working, obviously. Yeah, and they blaming me. This ex-boyfriend blaming me. Beating their chest like King Kong, but I was Caesar. So they blaming me because they thought that they were big, bad, and better than me. You thought you were bigger than me because you thought you be King Kong, but I'm smarter than you. Because Caesar is a chimpanzee and smarter than was way smarter and was genetically modified. So wow, 2 cards. They on the run. So this ex-boyfriend that was beating their chest like King Kong and is on the run because I'm true and faithful. So they being humble, try to make me a victim when they couldn't because I'm true and faithful. Uncle not related. Sister and uncle not related. We got related to me by blood, sister not related, and uncle not related. This could be ex-boyfriend related to you by blood. So ex-boyfriend and their uncle and their sister related to the ex-boyfriend by blood, maybe not me. They wanted my blood to be freed. We're talking about blood. Evidence was found on this ignorant wild witch that tried to contain my gifts that they wanted my blood to be freed. And now rumors is going around. This person is ignorant. They have a swampy smell and they aging rapidly. Trying to shut me up failed. So they was being abusive to me, abusive relationship, trying to humble me, but trying to shut me up failed. Yeah, the watchtower, miscommunication. So they watching me and causing a lot of miscommunication. Or they could be causing miscommunication on somebody who's watching me, or maybe watchtower, a tower, maybe a government organization, a group of people. Yeah, divine magic. They wanted my blood to be free because I have divine magic. And now they're aging rapidly because of it. Yeah, because I'm righteous. So somebody, this is spirit, they was... somebody wanted my blood to be freed. Now they aging rapidly, trying to contain my gifts. Because I have divine magic. I'm righteous. They were naive. They being talked about. This was spiritual suicide, trying to make me a victim. Yeah, because I have archangel protection. Yeah, and divination. Look at that. Energy don't lie. And this idiot sister, now this is for now I get a miscommunication. So this is landing right on the sister. So somebody's sister was doing divination, watching me, causing a lot of miscommunication. This idiot, they being humble. They feeling naked and afraid now. This ex-boyfriend and their sister and their uncle, they running out of money. They ungodly. Yeah, now somebody has remorse. Maybe somebody related to me is in remorse Anyway, whatever. Yeah, they got an attitude. They're in remorse and they have an attitude. And because they're about to be taking out their misery. And they blaming me. But that they was fucking walking around like they were King Kong, though. Now you feeling naked and afraid? You were out here walking like you were King Kong, beating your chest like you were big and bad. Now you feeling naked and afraid. Because you wanted my blood to be free, that you couldn't. Tried to contain my gifts, you couldn't. Because I have divine magic, I'm righteous, but I have archangel protection. And I see what you're doing through divination. Now you're in remorse, and the only reason why you're in remorse is because you lost. Because how you going to be in remorse and have an attitude? If you were truly in remorse, you wouldn't have an attitude. You would be feeling bad. But no, you have an attitude. You're mad. So you're in remorse because you're fucking a failure. I'll let you know that I got no problem telling you that you a fucking failure. You failed. Plan failed. Why are you still trying? It's funny how my eye is not twitching no more. Yeah, they wanted to join the hate crowd. So there was a group of people that wanted to join the hate crowd. Who wanted to join the hate crowd? A home community. Wow. My home community wanted to join the hate crowd. So this home community wanted to join the hate crowd. They wanted to join the hate crowd. I said, who wanted to join the hate crowd? They said a home community said. They failed to realize I'm not the one to play with. So they're about to be taking out their misery. And they wanted to join the hate crowd. A home community wanted to join the hate crowd. And they failed to realize I'm not the one to play with. No, I'm really not the one to play with. I don't know why you be playing with people in the first place. It don't even matter if they fucking divine or not. You shouldn't be targeting or playing with people in the first place. Because I don't know what makes you think that you got it like that to play with people in the first place. Now look at the situation that you in. You try to shut me up, didn't work. Try to contain my gifts, didn't work. And that's another reason why I jumped on you. Because if you sending anything to my sight, trying to make me lose my sight, I wanted to prove to you, bitch, that you're not making nobody lose nobody's sight. That's why you coming and you running. Just like motherfuckers coming running you, bitch. 2255. Controlling, control. Look, controlling, controlled in the reverse. That's crazy how that comes out. There's no coincidences. There's no way that that's going to come out together. Controlling and the controlled in the reverse. Somebody was trying to control me and they were unable to. They was controlling a situation. They were unable to control me. They were trying to controlling my divine magic. Trying to control this evidence. Trying to control my gifts, controlling my gifts, containing my gifts, and controlled in the reverse. They were unable to do that. Because I'm righteous. I got archangel protection. Somebody that was anonymous tip. They were freaking ratted on. This was spiritual suicide. And they out here smelling, stinky, and aging rapidly. Yeah, combat mode war. You wanted to be in war with me? Trying to shut me up, but I'm protected. Trying to be at war with me with divination? Yeah, because you got unhealed trauma. Now you feeling naked and afraid. Because you an ungodly ass person. Yeah, let sleeping dogs lay. Now you're doomed. This is why you're in remorse. Because you're ungodly. You're in remorse because you lost, bitch. You doomed, bitch. A mother related. A mother related to maybe this ex-boyfriend, to this sister, to this... Because it ain't my mama. I know that for sure. I was a little bit confused for a minute, but I know it ain't my mama. So it's somebody's mother that's related. It could be this mother that's related to the sister energy, a mother related to the boyfriend, because it says ex-boyfriend, and then uncle related, sister related, and mother related. So my ex-boyfriend and their mother, their sister, and their uncle... And the home community that wanted to join the hate crowd. I'm running laps around these karmics, so I'm running circles around these people, collective. They saying that I pay for play, that I'm an easy lay. So they going around talking about I'm an easy lay in my home community. This landed on wanting to join the hate crowd home community. So basically, somebody was trying to say that I'm an easy lay in my home community. Really? Yeah, and now they're unable to escape this karma. This could be in the past. They could have been saying this. Or this could be now that they're saying this. And if you saying this now, motherfucker, you really don't know my life. And I was never an easy lay back then neither. So, whether I was promiscuous or not, even if I was promiscuous, I was never an easy lay. To be honest. It was never easy for a nigga to get with me. Even if I was a promiscuous person back then. So, it was never easy for nobody to get in my pants. So, blah, blah, blah. And I don't got no problem talking about my past. You a false prophet? I ain't got a problem talking about my past. I'm not ashamed of my past. Motherfuckers do shit. Everybody was a karmic, and if a motherfucker go around talking about they was never a karmic, you a motherfucking damn liar. You a whole damn liar. Everybody everybody on this earth is paying karma. We are all karmic to a point until we find the light and step out of that karmic energy. So you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you ain't never done no fucking bullshit. You ain't never gonna sit here and tell me that you was never a karmic. Go somewhere with that shit. When I hear other readers talk about I was never like that, bitch, please. Why you lying? Stop trying to look innocent online. Because nobody's innocent. No magic. They're false prophet. Look at that. They're a false prophet and they don't got no magic. They were trying to being controlling, but how you controlling something when you a false prophet, you don't got no magic? A false prophet trying to control a situation, but that this person got unhealed trauma. How you think you're gonna control my life when you dealing with unhealed trauma? And you don't really got no you don't got no magic. Whose life you thinking? Look, they being devoured. But they don't got no magic. Yeah, it's about to be a bloodbath. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy. You see how they came out? That's two cards that came out together. They a false prophet with no magic. They being devoured and it's a bloodbath. This mother related, this sister related, ex-boyfriend, uncle energy. They wanted my blood to be freed, and now there's about to be a bloodbath for them. Yeah, they remote viewing me. Hey, you watching me? they just left. Both of them. Two people just left. The remote viewing. Spirit is exposing you right now. Literally exposing you right now. I love fucking with the trolls. I really do. I truly, 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 truly fucking love fucking with the trolls. You want to troll me? You want to remote view me? You want to stalk me? You want to watch me? Where you're going to be in your feelings. Because I'm going to show my face and say, hey, what up, troll? What up, fan? What up, my paparazzi? So, you out here watching me? Going through a bloodbath? Yeah, because of your cruel intentions? You're remote viewing me, sending me cruel intentions. You're lacking common sense. You're remote viewing me, sending me cruel intentions. You're still lacking common sense. That's crazy. Ooh, a card fell. And you're being looked into. So, yeah, you're being looked into. You have an attitude now because you're being investigated. What's this card that fell on the floor? Wow, look, it's because it's over. You're being looked into. You're unable to escape this karma. It's over. This is what it lands onto. Lacking common sense. Looked into. Home community. They fail to realize I'm not the one to play with. It's over. They have an attitude. Because whatever they're doing is not working. No, it's not working. Online community. Experiencing the wrath of God. They need to go heal. So online community as well is experiencing some type of wrath of God. They need to go heal. The watchtower, they're watching me too. Online community, home community. It says they did it for the money. They wanted a show. They better get ready because shit's about to blow. Shit's about to blow up in their face. These false prophets with no magic. They're being devoured. Because I'm a spiritual OG. This was spiritual suicide. I'm protected. Yeah, uncle related, uncle not related. Somebody's uncle is being looked into. My uncle, somebody else's uncle. Uncle came out twice. Yeah, they manipulated others. Somebody's uncle, my uncle, or or the uncle of this ex-boyfriend manipulated others. And they fumbled the bag. Lacking common sense for their cruel intentions. And now they're on the run. Communal trial. Experimental study group that involved an entire community or part of an organization. Home community confirmation. Somebody was fucking with me in my home community. Dumb and Dumber. They all fall down. Yeah, wild card unknown. They don't know what's going to happen because it's over. I'm not plucking no more because I don't really need to pluck anymore. I really don't. We're going to pluck to see. Look, and then we got uncle on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Somebody's uncle, my uncle or someone else's uncle is involved in this. Definitely an uncle. There's no way. There's no coincidence. Uncle came out twice. I pick up the deck. We got uncle on the bottom. So definitely an uncle. Mine or ex-boyfriend uncle. It said related to me by blood. This could be my uncle. I can have an uncle. That's a part of this. Yeah, but it's over. So basically, confirmation to my eye twitching, which is no longer twitching. With this energy shift that's happening, that I'm sensing some type of energy shift, and this could be the energy shift that's happening. There was evidence that's found. Finally, there's evidence that was found on this wild witch that wanted my blood to be freed. That they was trying to contain my gifts. There's rumors going around that this person is a false prophet. They feeling naked and afraid. They did something for the money. They manipulated others because they have unhealed trauma. They remote viewing me. They blaming me. And they're about to be taking out their misery. Because I'm running laps around this person who thought they were big King Kong energy. And they not. They on the run. This ex-boyfriend could be on the run. This uncle could be on the run. And they wanted to mess with me in my home community. And they were sending me spell work. It says false prophet, no magic, doing divination. Sending me sacral chakra attacks, attacking my sacral chakra. Also attacking my heart. So let's see who else could be involved, because I'm not going to go into an hour. We're already 35 minutes in, and I want to take a shower. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, light attribute only. Please provide me with some insight. Who else is involved besides this ex-boyfriend, this mother, this sister, this uncle energy? Or maybe I'm just going to get confirmation. We already got confirmation on the uncle. Who else is involved? Or can I get confirmation on the energy? All right, I got confirmation with a mother energy. So somebody's mother, a mother energy is definitely involved. As soon as I said getting confirmation, the mother came out. An aunt energy. A mother aunt energy. We got uncle that came out on the table. A witch or a warlock. So wild witch coming out. Something else want to slip out. A baby mama. A karmic twin flame. A religious figure. A baby daddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. A father energy. A karmic friend. A karmic family. A cousin. Split the deck. We got intuitive, psychic, clairvoyant. This could be the people. Now they attacking my sacral chakra. I just felt something in my stomach area. Oh, that could be the energy that just passed by. Collective. I'm done. This is a karmic family with the related. They all related to each other. So, no, you're not messing with my sight, if that's what you thought. That's not happening. And, I guess Spirit wanted to reveal these people. I thought somebody else was going to come out, but I guess they already got exposed yesterday. And they thought that they could get rid of the video, but you cannot. So, yeah, man. And what's crazy is something that I said in that video. I come across a reader who says that, who basically titled her fucking video something that I said in my video. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you are op and I see you. You one of the copycat energies, and I see you. But collective, peace out. I see y'all tomorrow. I may do a reading tomorrow, but I'm going to be doing some stuff in my house. So, yeah, man. Yeah, thank you for listening as I expose these people for the dumb shit that they do, and they think that they're hiding, and they're not hiding anything. Confirmation. 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 They're not doing shit. Collective, peace out. I'm going to ring this very lightly to remove the negative energy. I'm just going to do it once. I got 3, 2, 1 on the timer, on the time on my stove. So there's a countdown. Something is counting down. There's no coincidences to the time. 3, 2, 1 on the clock on the stove. So yeah, collective. Somebody's having a downfall, a downgrade. And now these people upstairs want to making a lot of movement all of a sudden when they've been quiet this entire time. But you know, that moon cycle is coming, so you know, they're going to do what they're going to do, right? Collective, peace out. And thank you for listening. This is my story. This is my journey. This is not for entertainment purposes only. This is the truth. And I don't need to lie or exaggerate my truth. Peace out, collective. Have a good night.